This is basically a glass with a motor and blades in the lid. On the top of the lid, we have a charging port, and unlike many other devices I've seen before, the magnets are actually pretty strong, and once plugged, the cable does not come off that easily. Next to that, we have the main power button. You press it twice, the blades start spinning, press it again once, and it stops. There's a rubber ring around the lid, so when you place it upside down, it doesn't wander about due to the vibration. And there's also a smaller coaster ring on the bottom for the same purpose. There's an indicator LED on the side, which if ever glows red means you're doing something wrong. Unless you're charging, of course. At that time also it glows red until it is completely charged. You can screw off the lid just like that. The glass is made of glass and can fit a maximum of 400 ml of contents. However, you shouldn't load it more than 300 ml at a time. This time I'm going to drop in some ice cubes as well, a little bit of water, and we are good to go. While it's blending, let me point out that the batteries inside are 1400 milliamp hours, which can take about an hour to charge. And after say about 50 sessions of half a minute, which is like 25 minutes of total runtime, it started to hint that the battery was low. Basically, the 30-second session reduced to 10 seconds, which basically means the runtime is 20 to 25 minutes. Also, the motor is small yet quite strong. It has a power rating of 66 watts and can give out an RPM of 20,000 more or less, which is probably why there is a 30 seconds cutoff time. After all, it is a small motor, you don't want to overheat it. Alright, the mixing has stopped and we seem to have another perfectly smooth smoothie. No big fruit beds, no uncrushed ice beds. Now, this thing is really starting to impress me. And now that I think about it, maybe you can even use it to make sauces or salsas. But what you can't do is crush dry stuff in it like spices or nuts. Simply because of its shape, it's too tall and all the bits will get stuck in between the glass and the lid here. Also, I tried making a slushy by crushing ice cubes with some fruit syrup, but it was nothing more than a failed experiment. It's just not meant for that. It's made for smoothies, shakes, etc., and that it does perfectly. When it comes to cleaning, you can simply run it under tap water for a couple of seconds and then dry it. Make sure not to leave it under there for too long and don't ever soak it. Alright, final verdict. I love it. I genuinely love it. The build quality is solid, design is simple, minimalistic, just as I like it. Lightweight, easy to use, portable. In fact, I think it has a level of portability of its own. Gives you perfect smoothies, milkshakes, protein shakes, perfect for picnics, office, gym, you name it. Simply drop in all the ingredients, pack it up, and when you're ready, just mix it up.